Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Warlords. We are bringing you the division final of the Helix Journey Draft League. We are up against Stranger Danger, who was supposed to be our Week 7 opponent of regular season, our final week's opponent. However, I had to forfeit the match due to time commitments. But the game gets to go ahead anyway. We have delayed this game a little bit. My fault. It is the Christmas period. Speaking of, happy holidays to everyone. Now, he's got a really tough team. I felt like nearly all of my Mons had a use in this matchup, but nothing really shone. So I've kind of gone a little bit weird. I'm a little bit worried about Mons like Baxcalibur on his side of the field, Florigis with like a Calm Mind support, just nerfing my special offense. Volcarona with Will-O-Wisp is really annoying as well, especially with the fact that he gets Tailwind. So I've kind of gone like middle speed Mons with good Tailwind support from Whimsicott. The Whimsicott isn't expected to live very long either because they do have Mons like Sneasler. Now Sneasler naturally outspeeds my team. I do have natural defensive Mons for it, but it's not the best, you know, like just having that speed is really good for them. I do have a lot of priority on this team. I think I've got 4 Mons with priority attacks on it. Mach Punch, Vacuum Wave, Shadow Sneak and Aqua Jet. Just because of like they've got a good amount of bulk, but they've also got a few Mons that are like could just be dealt with a quick priority attack here or there. The Garchomp doesn't look good into them because they've got a few ways to like nerf it or negate it. And then we've gone, last minute decision is to change Azumarill to Lumberry instead of Citrus. I wanted to run it Citrus, it feels like a very much Citrus set, but I'm a little bit worried of like Flame Body procs, Will-O-Wisp, Diaclaw procs, and I've already got Covert Cloak on Hitmon top, and like, as I say, it's not stopping me from getting hit by that Volcarona's fire like, burning ability. I do expect Volcarona to run stuff like Giga Drain and stuff, so I know Azumarill's not just going to be sat there doing not worried about the Volcarona. It's still got things to damage me with. So it's a weird team. We've got a very defensive Napoleon. In fact, I think it's almost like max defense. This is such that it can take a close combat and potentially a stomping tantrum from Baxcalibur. Potentially, they'd have to high roll both of them, especially this stomping tantrum, in order to get the 2-shot on me. If they double up on fighting moves, fair enough, they probably get the KO. And they do have a lot of fighting coverage. Empoleon isn't really the mon I want for this match anyway. It's kind of just the 6th mon, but like as the mascot, I felt like I should. The Encore, Tailwind, Dazzling Gleam, Protect. I feel like Whimsicott wants to run a lot of things, but I obviously don't expect it to live for very long. Which is another reason why we went for the Protect. I don't have Covert Cloak on it this week. He has a lot of Fake Out users, but I don't expect him to hit me with a Fake Out because he knows I've got like Zoroark, Hisui in the back as well, on the field as well. Like he can't go like Happy Go Lucky with the Fake Outs, which is why we've put it onto Hitmontop because of, like, if I've got Intimidate, he knows that's not Zoroark, so he can easily just go for a Fake Out into the Hitmon, stop it from attacking, or stop it from faking out. I was like, let's go Covert Cloak on it, at least that way I can stop him flinching me, and I can still get use out of my own Fake Outs. So, like, there's a lot of nuances to the team. It's not super good. There's some little bits of it where I'm like, wish this was a bit better, or this was a bit better. He's also got mons like Contrary on his Malamar, which is a Terra Captain for Steel and Ghost. He's got Terra Captain Samurott Hisui, which is Water and Grass, and Terra Captain Florigis, which is Ground and Fire, which isn't as scary considering I've got 2 Water types brought with me this week. But Terra Fire is still a little bit scary for like Corviknight, and Terra Ground is still like kind of scary for a few of the others. So yeah, with that, I think that's majority of the team covered. It's just doing what I can really. Not much more to it than that. Got a few more protects than I'd usually run as well, so alright. Oh, one last thing. I was very tempted to run close combat on the Hitmontop. I was very tempted, but I was a little bit worried about him bringing screens on like Meowstic, Prankster Meowstic. I still might change that to close combat yet. I don't know. But we'll see. Alright, see you guys there. Alright, we are here in the match. Well, no, the match, in the selection screen. I may come to regret it, but I've decided to go for the close combat on my Hitmon. Ooh, Nevis. Good luck to Stranger Danger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what he's brought. Okay, so he has got the Meowstic. Might have come to regret it. But he's got Volcarona, Sneasler, Batxcalibur, Arboliva, and Florges, which means he doesn't have two fake. He's got one fake out, two fake outs. He doesn't have Berserker, and he doesn't have his other two Terra Captains. So he's only got one Terra Captain. Okay. I think Whims is the right lead. I'm going to go with the Azumarill. Whims Azumarill seems good to me. Zoroark is faster than pretty much everything except for the Sneasler. So I'm going to keep that in the back, even though Florges is a bit of a problem. And I've got to choose between the Corviknight and the Empoleon, I think. So I think I'm going to go for the Empoleon. I know Florges can be a bit of a problem this way, but I think it's got the best matchup into what's there. Oh, scary, 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 scary. I think the worst lead for me would probably be like Sneasler, Volcarona. Like that's the hardest lead to counter, in my opinion. Should have brought Tickle Whimsicott. Not too bad. I'm actually going to go for a Tailwind plus a Liquidation here. This could be screens, but like I feel pretty good about that. He also doesn't know if I'm going to be running Zoroark on lead. I don't think this would be a... Yeah, okay, so we got the Prankster Tailwind. Does he go for Prankster Reflect? Sunny Day! That's a pretty cool play. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Defense fallout means it dies next turn. Lumberry. Good job, I was Lumberry. Don't go for Wisp. Okay, overheat. This is a dead Whims, if ever I saw one. A jetpack? No, it's not a jetpack because I've seen the defense drop already. The Sunny Day is good. Kind of annoying, actually. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball into you. And Liquidation into you anyway. Just don't get burned. He could swap, he should swap. But what does he swap into? Backs, maybe? Maybe should have gone for the play rough there? Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Harvest, I believe, is a really good play as well here. Huh. Special defense drops, nice. Oh my god, a defense drop there as well. Seed sower. So it's not. Okay. Not harvest. Okay. Leftovers. Yep. I'm Terra Fairy, but I don't need to even use the Terra Fairy here, honestly. So we're just going to Shadow Ball Masquerada. I could swap in Empoleon here, save Azumarill for the Volcarona, and this, once the sunny day ends. I think that's what I'm going to do. Double Empoleon on the field. Masquerada goes down. Meowstick, not Masquerada. Energy Ball. Oh, okay, didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Fair. Damn, did more damage than I was anticipating there. I don't actually know if I can get rid of this Arbaliva then. The sunny day really helped him. Maybe I should have protected a few more turns to drain out some of those attacks. Both of these have protect. Might need to do that. Because I think Tailwind's ended. No, Tailwind's still one more turn. With Tailwind still having one turn left, I should probably do something with it. I believe it's gonna fucking be a pain in the ass here. I believe it's a pain. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We've both gone for the same type of play. Should have gone for the Abo to get some chip on it. Okay. Sadly, Dire Claw and Close Combat will work here. Chopple though. Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to go for a Dire Claw there. They should do a lot, yeah. Do get rid of you, which is good. Which is good. Sun's gone, so Aqua Jet is in play. I don't think Aqua Jet kills though. So I didn't protect that turn. So let's see what it is they're trying to do. So I do have an out. But what is the out? So if they go for the Diclaw into the Azumarill, I've got to be careful. So I should be able to move before both. Okay, so they go for the Protect. Okay, I feel better about this. Double Protect here. Don't think it's gonna be enough. That's the only problem I've got here. I think this is the wrong play anyway, because yeah, this is the wrong play. This is the wrong play. I should have gone for the Aqua Jet and the Hydro Pump. Yeah, no, I threw because the Sneasler will get the KO no matter what. Okay, I don't feel as bad now. Unless this doesn't kill, which it doesn't. Yeah, okay. If he goes for the... I survive? But put to sleep. Worst one. Worst one. Yeah, okay. I should have gone for the Flash Cannon. That was dumb on my part. Honestly. Yeah. Fast asleep. Not a lot I could do. I should have gone for the Flash Cannon. I knew I'd messed up on that turn. Knew I messed up on that turn. The moment I locked it in, because the Sneasler always gets the kill on something there. I shouldn't never have gone for the Vacuum Wave. Yeah. Okay. Could have played that better, truthfully. Yep. Revealed a few too many of my items in that game as well. I think I might have messed up my lead as well. It's supposed to be the Empoleon, the Zumriel disguised on lead. So I don't want it to set light screen. Don't really want him to set Sunny Day either, to be honest. Because I don't know if I survive a Sunny Day. Sunny Day boosted overheat. Even with Ockerberry. Okay. I feel slightly better about this. Don't be our believer. Don't be our believer. Don't be our believer. Fuck! That was a play on his part. Solid play. This might actually do way more damage than I wanted to. I had to roost. No, I don't think I need to. I just go for the body press. And you know what? I need the kill. So we go for the Brave Bird, and I'm gonna Terror Fairy here into the backs. I need this double KO here. I should have gone for the Terror Fairy into the bats on the first turn. Shit. Back into the box. I'm happy I didn't go for the body press. But less happy that I didn't go for the roost, because I could have just roosted there. Yeah, I'm less happy now. Good damage, but I'm going to have to roost up on this turn, and I'm going to protect. I'm not letting him get a free kill on Zara. He's actually done really well to navigate these first few turns. I just didn't do enough to capitalise on my illusion. He's playing really well. He's playing better than I am. Yeah, that's why I couldn't trust it. I had to just go for it. But we get the HP back, which is important. You know, we get some body press damage off. I'd love to be able to Shadow Sneak and get the KO here, but I don't think I can. So what I'm going to do instead, because I do threaten that mon on that side pretty nicely, I'm going to Brave Bird this Pokemon and swap in Empoleon, because it is my Ice Resist after all. And like, I don't want to just trade off Zoroark here. Now he's got Light Screen up. Yeah, because he's going to get Sunny Day up, which means I need to buffer my turns a little bit. He does come in with Moth though. That could be annoying. Maybe I should have got the kill on the Baxcalibur. Double crit? Damn. I wonder if I survive an Ockerberry attack. I need to check that. I don't think I do. I am pretty Spadef built, but like 148, 252. Volcarona. Back to level 50. Overheat in Sun. I think I live it. No, I live it. I live it. With Ockerberry, I live. I don't live a double up, obviously. I've taken Chip though. Can I switch in Azumarill for this? Hit? I think I have to. And Flash Cannon. Shit. Didn't want to. But I'm kind of forced to. Don't hit Empoleon. Good, good, good. Should live. Thank you. The light screen is painful. The light screen is super painful. I'm being honest. Yeah, I knew he was going to swap there. Fuck. Made no sense to swap. Overheats the Empoleon slot, I'd imagine. Yeah. Good damage, honestly. I'm banking on him going for a Rage Powder and attacking. With Arbo, but I don't think he does. I think he just double attacks. Yeah. I was gonna lose Empoleon there every time anyway, so not much can be done there. Sadly. I just had to take that hit on that side. Light screen's worn off, which allows Zora to come in. With it being -4 special attack, can actually kind of do something here. And he's already swapped 2 Mons on that side. So Volt can like redirect on this turn, but he can also be forced to switch out a little bit. So I think he protects Arboliva and swaps out into Meowstic to sack it. Or he doesn't, okay. Does he just attack? Will-O-Wisps. Yeah, there's the burn I've been worrying about. So now we can just Energy Ball my Zoroark. So I don't think Brave Bird kills her. No. Nah, he's won. He's won. He's played really well. Like, I can't beat this. Even with the other Mons I had on the team, I don't think I could do anything about it. The sun was good. The sun was very good, to be honest. think he's going to drag me to a 4-0 in this game too. So that protects, which is fine. Maybe I should have gone for a bulk up here. Oh, you know what? I'm alright with this. Because I just roosted up. There's some more health back. How many turns of terrain left? Lots of effects, lots of effects. Oh, hang on a minute. One of his mons has died. Which one? Miastic? Vax? No. Must have been Miastic. Okay. So... I physically can't do much new. I can at least live to get an attack off on the Volk or the Baxcalibur if it switches in. That's the thing, isn't it? Does it switch into Baxcalibur? I think it does. I think it does. So I could have made the read to get the kill there on the Baxcalibur. I could have also just doubled up into this fucking Arbaliver, so this better kill. Yeah, I get the kill. Good. I live one single overheat here. And I've got to hope that he doesn't see the Ockerberry coming. That he just goes for an overheat into it. And that I can survive with a Zoom Reel. Because both my mons underspeed him. Okay. I see what he's doing. Yeah, that damage is pretty poor, if I'm being honest. If it wasn't burned, I think we'd have an out. But I still think there's an out. I think I've got to go for the Brave Bird into this now as protected and protect this. And hope that I can get a big hit off. I think with it being burned, he wins no matter what I do. He's going to go for an overheat here. Maybe I should have played it better. And not protected on this turn. But I get that within range of a Aqua Jet here no matter what. Which should allow Corviknight to one be the Baxcalibur. I think I should have gone for the Aqua Jet on that turn. Thinking about it. Because it's... See, this is the thing, like, if he protects on that side, I don't think he can get the kill, and... I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. So if I roost up for the potential end game and just go for the Aqua Jet, he protects his turn. High horsepower shouldn't kill me. I suppose he has to go for the double protect. Should survive. No, I don't. Okay, so it must have been a low roll into a high roll. I thought I'd survive that, to be honest. That's unfortunate. I should have Aqua Jetted the last turn. Oh, one on timer. Okay, fair enough then. Game 2. Well, here we go. Back again. Yeah, he must have run out of his 7-minute time. I think Hitmon might have some room in this game. I had to go for a few minutes, so hopefully he won't be too long to return back. Yo, hello. So this is just a quick cut-in. Well, I say quick; it's going to be a bit longer than quick. Game 2 ended on a timer win for me. Stranger's personal timer, which is much like in chess, where each player has their own player timer to make their move selections. He ran out of his. He had 13 seconds or so left in his final turn. He must have run out of them before he inputted his moves. Now, as you guys have just seen, he could easily have won. Game 2 was his. However, the game says otherwise, and so we go to a game 3. Now, I had to step away for a few moments before we started game 3, so I paused the recording, and in my stupidity and very much in the zone of the game, I forgot to click record. So, we have to have an audio description of what happened in game 3. And that's because I feel like this video, even though I feel like this video still deserves to be shown, and so I didn't want it to be left incomplete. So what happened was, I decided that Empoleon wasn't doing me enough favors in the matchup, and so I decided to bring in Hitmontop instead. So I brought Hitmontop instead of Empoleon into game 3. I still wanted to lead Hitmon next to Zoroark, and so I had Zoroark disguised as a Azumarill in the back with Corviknight in the back. Because I still felt like Corviknight had a lot of potential to wall out an endgame as long as I got rid of the Volcarona. So my target was to remove the Volcarona and to prevent the Meowstic from setting up. Game 3 starts. My leads are on the board. He leads Volcarona and Meowstic, mirroring his Game 1 lead, his Sunny Day overheat strategy. Now he sees Azumarill and Hitmontop on the field. He withdraws Volcarona, assuming I'm going to try and maybe fake out one of the slots and go for a liquidation into the Volcarona, which is fair. That's a fair assumption to make. Especially as game 2, my disguised Zoroark Shadow Ball into the Meowstic, he switched in Arboliva on that side, and it was a dud. However, this time, I called the bluff that he wasn't going to switch out again, and I went for a fake out into the Arboliva slot, into the Meowstic slot, which chips a potential Sash and stops any prankster moves, and Shadow Ball, and one shots the Meowstic. He has Arboliva on the field now. None of my mons have taken damage except for the Life Orb recoil. He then brings back out Volcarona, and he goes to protect the Arbaliva, thinking I would go for a close combat or a fighting move. Now, I couldn't risk the Volcarona going for a Will-O-Wisp into Hitmon and or Overheat just straight up killing Hitmon. And so I decided to double up into the Volcarona slot. Especially as I know Arbaliva can one-shot Zoroark anyway. So I didn't want them to like split it a little bit. You know, Wisping Hitmon, me not killing with Zoroark, and then him going for an edgy ball kill into the Volcarona, into the Zoroark. So I click Shadow Ball into Volk. I click Rock Slide on Hitmon. He protects the Arbaliva, and he actually overheats the Zoroark. Now, obviously, I move first with Zoro, chip the Volcarona. Rock Slide does connect, luckily for me, and gets rid of the Volcarona. Great. That's now Meowstic and Meowstic and Volcarona off the board. Two of the mons that have been giving me the biggest headache of this entire match. And out comes Corviknight on my side. As I know, outside of Terrify, Florges, that is the best play. Especially with Azumarill being in the back, I didn't want it to be up against the Arbaliva. So, turn 3 rolls around, and I decide, well, he can't protect, so I might as well just close combat that slot, the Arbaliva, and I just go for a bulk up with the Corviknight to ensure my endgame. One shots the Arbaliva, he protects with the Sneasler on that turn, actually, and Arbo goes down, it's just Sneasler versus my 3. Next turn, Sneasler tries to close combat the Corviknight, but between the Mach Punch from the Hitmontop and the Brave Bird from +1 Corviknight, we get the kill on the Sneasler, and we take game 3 pretty quickly. I think that was within 4 turns. We got a KO every single turn. And yeah, the much quicker than game 1 and game 2. All in due in part because I finally got the Zoroark Illusion Mind game to work. And I probably should have brought Hitmon in game 2 rather than game 3. But we did it, we got there. And I just wanted to say, although we did win, and this is the third time I've done it recording this, by the way, I've made a few mistakes in my recordings. This is the first time I've had to say this exact line, this exact bit of conversation. I gotta respect Stranger. He was very, very good guy. Good, very good. Probably better than I would have been in his position, to be honest, in the defeat. Because it's a horrible way to lose. It is a horrible way to take a loss, and I do believe that, in spite of my own plays and a type thing, even though I felt like I played well, I feel like the better player was Stranger today. He had better prep. He played better, at least in game 1 and 2. And by all accounts, he deserved the 2-0 win. However, that's also not to take away from the fact that I did deserve the win in a way as well. I'm not going to belittle myself and my own achievements. Because I also had a good season. We were both undefeated. We both got to finals undefeated. Division finals undefeated. And so it was an intense match. And it is my own team's prep and positioning and plays that still caused him to think so thoroughly every turn, and therefore made him use up his timer. So I still contributed towards that, towards that win. That being said, if it was more noticeable, it is visible, the player timer, but it's not noticeable because the game doesn't indicate that they have had the timer's coming up or something like that. It just, like the player timer, it does the game time, not the player time. And so yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but fortunate for us, very fortunate for us. I just need to highlight that although we both played well, I got to take notice of the fact that I was lucky. I was totally and utterly lucky, and I appreciate that. So we're going to take that with us moving forwards, and try to not waste this opportunity and try and get the overall victory of the draft of the league. We've won the division. we've got one more player to face, and I think he's got a very similar team to us. I think he's got like 4 Mons that are the exact same. I think he's got like Toxtricity, Yanmega, Hitmon. Yeah, like it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me ramble at the very end of this. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.